Hello, welcome to How to Network Using LinkedIn. My name is Jeffrey DeSocio from AIMC Business Solutions. So today what we'll talk about, we'll do a quick introduction. I'll do an introduction of myself and the company. We'll go over some LinkedIn statistics up to date as of this month here in 2022. We'll go over some new LinkedIn features, and then we'll get right into the meat of the presentation. Networking using LinkedIn, the process. We'll go over finding targets, building awareness, evaluating engagement, getting connected, monitoring response, what the call to action is, and of course, re-engaging. And then we'll go over some closing thoughts and some next steps in Q&A. So again, my name is Jeff DeSocio from AMC Business Solutions, a business I've had for about 14 years now. We focus on digital and internet marketing as well as IT consulting. I've been networking for 15 years. I founded Mass Professional Networking in 2013, as well as Treasure Coast, Florida Professional Networking. I've been a LinkedIn member since 2006, and I'm enjoying a 30-year IT career, and I'm a Northeastern University graduate. All right, so some LinkedIn statistics as of 2022. So LinkedIn is closing in on 1 billion users. A little ways to go, about 810 million LinkedIn users. 350 million of them are monthly active users. LinkedIn's been hot. I mean, I think next to TikTok, it's still one of the growing platforms, and it's getting a new member every 2 seconds. 33% of LinkedIn users pay for premium account privileges. Think about Sales Navigator, Recruiter, and Career. When making purchase decisions, 50% of business-to-business buyers use LinkedIn. 92% of business-to-business marketers prefer LinkedIn to other social networks. Every single Fortune 500 company has representation on LinkedIn. And just as a tip, the best time to post on LinkedIn is between Tuesday 8 a.m. to Thursday 4 p.m., the core of the week. So get back to just quickly about marketers preferring LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is a professional platform. It's a serious platform, and the demographics are a lot higher on LinkedIn. So that's one of the reasons why marketers really love the platform. This is a little showing of the new LinkedIn interface, very Microsoft-like. A lot of the key call to actions are across the top. You have the latest news. And you also have some of your utilities here on the left side, where you can see who viewed your profile, some of the groups and events that you manage. And then, of course, the news feed is right in the middle here. So it's very, like I said, it's very Office 365 like if you use Microsoft, simply because Microsoft owns LinkedIn. So some new features on LinkedIn. If you'd like to know how to do these in particular, you can definitely get in touch with us. We'll work with you. But a personal intro video. All right, so now you can do a 30-second or less video on LinkedIn. You only can use it on the mobile app, either on your phone or a tablet. If you click your profile picture, there'll be a little plus symbol. Click that. You can record a video 30 seconds or less and then post it. So if someone clicks your profile video, they'll actually see a short video introduction, which is great. LinkedIn also has video meeting capabilities now. So you're in chat with someone. If you do a chat or an email, you'll notice there is a capability to do a video chat. Similar to Facebook, Facebook does have that feature, as well as many other tools. LinkedIn events can be managed right from your company page now, which is nice because then it shows how your company is sponsoring the event. The thing with LinkedIn events is you need to promote them. If you do an event, you may get some organic views of it, but I do recommend that you promote the events on other channels. So how to network on LinkedIn, finding targets. The simple thing is really connect with any company you want to do business with or work at. I always like doing that because you can follow them, see what's going on, and then we'll talk about engagement later. But it's really to get that framework in place. You can also use the advanced search features to focus on an expertise or location-based prospect. And LinkedIn can take it a step further using Boolean search, where you do and or. in the search, and search different locations for nonprofits, whatever you're going to do. You can also save these searches for later use, so that way when you need to do a search in the future, a new refresh, you can actually use one of your saved searches. You can look for one, and I always like to end with a little recommendation, right? Look for professionals that have started a new opportunity. I love congratulating and giving a little positive energy to them. Send them a congratulations message, because the all saying a tip is a newly hired professional or new business owner is 10 times more likely to do business with you than an established employee, because they're building up their network. That's the power of LinkedIn. So how do you build awareness? Simply, you engage with your target audience, engage with the users. Don't just breeze through the news feed and don't do anything, right? You want to add a comment to a post and tag relevant connections so they see it, right? Share content and add a comment. I love doing that. You see something great, share it onto your news feed. Always add a comment and tag people and use hashtags where appropriately. You should take advantage of some of the LinkedIn tools out there. Now, LinkedIn did have something called Pulse a few years back. Today, it's pretty simple. If you want to create an article similar to a blog, right in the news feed, there is an option to write an article. Just click that, and it formats it for you with pictures and whatever you need to do to write a newsletter or an article. Great feature. You could create your own group. LinkedIn groups are free. You can create them. And then specify a target audience and promote it. I love doing groups. I have groups for all my networking groups as well as my entrepreneur groups. It's really a cool feature to have on LinkedIn. Now, if you do have a company page for your company, I also like to recommend doing showcase pages, because showcase pages is especially if you have different departments or products or services you like to showcase. I always like to say create a showcase page. That way you can really narrow down your demographics that you're looking for. All right, so how do you network with LinkedIn? Increasing and evaluating engagement. So how are things going? You always want to check to see who's viewing your profile and follow up with them. Compare before and after you do any content updates or any increasing engagement. This is a little stickler with me. Update your profile. Always keep it updated what's going on. I hate looking at profiles of people that haven't updated their profile in 5 years. They still have a picture of themselves when they're still in high school. Update your profile and connect with people to grow your network. You can, whatever you put into LinkedIn is whatever you get out, right? Connect to people and engage in your feed on a regular basis. Just quick recommendation. I would say, 20 to 30 minutes a day. You want to do this because it's really going to help your brand and your career. All right, so you do want to get connected. Here's some ways you could send direct messages within LinkedIn groups, which is free if you're in the same group as a user. You can use InMail, but you are limited with you do get a free month trial, but with InMail, you only can send under 5 messages. It depends on what plan you're on, whether it's Business Sales Navigator or Team or Recruiter, depending on how many InMails. So I don't like InMails because that's almost like a cold lead. And then, group messaging, you could send up to 15 a month per group. You are limited. So really what I do recommend, if you do know the person, you want to build a professional relationship with someone, just do a LinkedIn connection. Send it with a nice personal introduction. Ask for permission to connect. And that builds trust and ultimately your first degree network, which you want to do. So how to network with LinkedIn? How do you monitor? So of course you want to monitor on a regular basis. Like you always say, adjust, implement, monitor, control, AIMC, right? Assess, implement, monitor, control. That's why we came up with AMC. So you always want to monitor what's going on. Monitor positive messages, accept connection invitations. Just be careful. Make sure that the person is legitimate that's trying to connect with you and not going to be sending you a sales pitch. Some people do set up a separate Outlook or Gmail account for their LinkedIn account just to keep that private, keep their personal account private. You want to add at least 5 or 10 connections a month if you're a light networker, or 5 to 10 new connections a week if you're a regular networker. Remember, always provide knowledge and insight for new connections, and do not do a sales pitch. Sales pitches are not good. All right, call to action, right? So you've done a lot. You've done, you fixed up your groups, you got your news feed going, you're posting, you're engaging. All right. Always ask your new connection how you can help them. Don't pitch what you do. Just simply say, how can I help you? You can connect with another person. I love doing intros. You can ask them to join a group that shares a common interest. Or you can note a great article on a common interest. Share information. That's a great thing about LinkedIn is education and sharing content. Once the personal connection is solid, the call to action, the potential transaction is effortless. It's awesome. And then re-engage. I always say follow up, follow up, follow up. I love anniversaries, birthdays, new developments. Always be on tap and always send a message saying congratulations, how things going, how can I help. Stay in touch with the first three connections on a regular basis. You can use My Network. It used to be called LinkedIn Relationships. Just click My Network. You can get an overall look at what your network is, who's connected to you, what groups you're in, and all. And you want to be always positioned as a trusted expert in your field, right? Because the known fact is 92% of business-to-business professionals engage with sales professionals that are thought leaders. So you always want to show off the knowledge. All right, we're going in for a landing. So if you need help with LinkedIn, we can help you look at your profile, make it more engaging, give you some tips. Love to do that to help you out. We have, like I said earlier, we have a couple of great networking groups. We do monthly events with Mass Professional Networking and Treasure Coast, Florida Professional Networking. Right, we do events. And then, of course, our core business is digital marketing. Right, we need a website, social media help, merchant services, or print. We just did a new partnership with Thrive, which is awesome, as well as our partnership with Builderall and MA Web Centers. So we have some great options for you. Just go to amcbizsolutions.com or send me an email. We'll help you out there. All right, and this is normally Q&A, so if you'd like to send any questions, just please send us an email message or just a private message through this video. And have a great day. Again, How to Network Using LinkedIn by Jeffrey DeSocio of AIMC Business Solutions. Thank you.